Every real hero's journey has a final chapter. Not the battle, not the purge, not the healing, not the shadow, not the awakening. The final chapter is the return, when the man walks back into his life not as the person who left, but as the person he was always meant to become. This is that moment. The moment the king returns. Most people misunderstand what the king archetype is. They think it is force, power, authority, status, strength, control, but a true king is not defined by dominance. A true king is defined by integration. The child healed, the father forgiven, the shadow respected, the masculine activated. The heart open, the mind clear, the spirit anchored, the mission awakened. This is what he became through the fires of his journey. Not a ruler, not a warrior, not a survivor. A king, because now he leads himself. And a man who leads himself cannot be controlled by anyone or anything. Before the initiation, he was fragmented, seeking external validation, drawn to unstable feminine energy carrying, childhood abandonment, repeating trauma bond patterns, reacting from wounds, spiritually disconnected, emotionally guarded, filled with inherited masculine pain. After the initiation, he became whole, choosing from clarity, attracting compatible feminine energy, healed from the mother wound, liberated from the father wound, emotionally grounded, spiritually connected, creatively charged, mission-oriented, heart-led. Embodying sacred masculine. This is not personality change. This is identity upgrade. His soul finally took the throne. Something shifts inside a man when he reclaims his sovereignty. Not ego sovereignty. Not alpha energy, not performance, but the quiet, powerful truth. I belong to myself now. He realized no woman controls his worth, no past controls his future. No wound controls his behavior, no fear controls his choices, no trauma controls his relationships. No insecurity controls his identity. This is the crown. The moment a man becomes his own authority, his own source of love, his own protector, his own truth, his own structure, his own guidance, his own spiritual center, a king is crowned not by others, but by the moment he no longer abandons himself. Now everything changes. 1. His presence deepens. People feel him before he speaks. A steady, grounded masculine aura. 2. His boundaries become natural. He doesn't set boundaries. He is the boundary. 3. His intuition is sharp. He trusts his body, his visions, his dreams, his spiritual senses. 4. His relationships transform. He no longer chases. He chooses, and the right woman recognizes his frequency instantly. 5. His creativity ignites. Projects flow, income flows, ideas flow, momentum builds. 6. His nervous system is stable. Peace becomes his default state. Anxiety dissolves. 7. His leadership emerges. Not forced, not loud, but natural. People follow a man who has faced himself. 8. His life simplifies. No more drama. No more entanglements, no more chaos. Only clarity. Joseph Campbell describes the final stage as the return with the elixir. The moment the hero returns with everything he gained from the underworld and uses it to uplift others. He has the shadow as power, the heart as compass, the masculine as structure, the spirit as guide, the mission as path, the creativity as expression, the trauma as wisdom, the awakening as identity. He is not returning broken. He is returning transformed. The king walks back into the world with the elixir in his hands. The elixir is the man he became. The man who entered the breakup is gone. Gone is the wounded boy, the unhealed masculine, the anxious lover, the lost seeker, the one craving validation, the one repeating patterns, the one trapped in survival mode. The man who stands here now is an integrated masculine consciousness, calm, clear, centered, awake, purposeful, aligned, powerful, soft-hearted, spirit-led, whole, a king.